Morning and welcome. Welcome to 471 Papanui Road. More importantly, the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. By way of introduction, Chris Kennedy is my name, one of four auctioneers working across the room today. I'm joined by my good friend and colleague, Mr. Mark Morrison, tallest auctioneer in the land. Dan Pengelly to my left here. He also auctions on the rostrum with us. And Sandra O'Brien joins us as well this morning. We are your auctioneers for a catalogue of some 15 auctions. But firstly, good morning and welcome. Merry Christmas to you all. This is our last auction day of the year. We've had a fabulous year of auctions. To everybody that has come into our rooms and experienced our auctions, well done. Good luck to you. Merry Christmas and thank you. We hope to see you back here again in 2023. All safe and sound. Have a wonderful break. Have a wonderful Christmas, take care, and we look forward to seeing you back in the Gold Auction Rooms in 2023, where we hope to have another stellar year. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and welcome, as I've said, to our owners. I'd like to thank and acknowledge you. I'd like to acknowledge and thank you for your ease of access, your presentation, but first and foremost, I'd like to acknowledge the fact that you have choice. There is choice in the marketplace, and acknowledge the choice you've made in working alongside the wonderful team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, talking about the wonderful team here at Harcourts Gold, Lynette McFadden, a business owner to my right, your left, she joins us today, along with Henry Cochran from our Papanui office, Naomi Bird, she's also in the room here this morning, Margaret Danza from our Redwood office, Doug Soper from our New Brighton, Jane Meyer from Parklands, of course, Mitch McDonald from Spitfire, a new office having just opened recently out there. These are our leadership team, our management team. They're experienced auction practitioners. If you need any assistance this morning, do please put your hand up, avail yourself upon these wonderful team members. They're here to help, they're here to guide, and they're here to make your day just that little bit easier. Now, I know that the wonderful team here at Harcourts Gold will have made all of the relevant documentation available to you, the LIM, the title, and of course the contract in which we work from. It's to that contract I now take you. Now, in all cases, our owners, they've set a confidential reserve price. It shall not be disclosed to the bidders, but subject to those reserve prices being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid we accept shall be the purchaser. As your auctioneers, we'll nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised, and we can refuse a bid should we deem it not to be in the best interest of our owners. I, a real estate agent acting on behalf of the seller, may submit a bid on behalf of any other person, and as your auctioneers will endeavour to identify such parties either during the auction or prior to the commencement of the auction. Now, I do note there are a number of our team and our colleagues from around the city that are here representing and helping buyers in the room today. Be assured we've cited the paperwork, we're abundantly comfortable with it, as should you be. Now, in all cases, our auctioneers have been given the exclusive right to place bids on behalf of our owners. Now, be assured, if we do place a bid on behalf of our owners, it'll be well below that reserve price, and we'll clearly identify it with terminology such as vendor bid or bidding on behalf of the owners. We'll make it very, very clear. Now, our owners also reserve the right to withdraw their property from sale before it's been sold and without declaring the reserve price. Now, what happens there is that if we don't reach our reserve price, we're simply going to take a break. We're going to take a pause, we'll find some space out the back, and we'll have some conversations with our highest bidder and, of course, our owners. Now, from those conversations, we'll come back into the room and we'll announce one of several things, that either our buyers have altered their instructions, as have our sellers perhaps altered their instructions. We'll either be on the market and selling, or we won't be on the market or selling. Or in fact, our sellers have exercised their right under 2.6 of the contract. They've withdrawn the property from auction and sold it outside the room. Now, it doesn't happen a lot, but it can happen from time to time. So if you wish to be spoken to, you need to hold that highest bid, as we will talk to you in the first instance. Now, if a dispute arises concerning any bid, we'll simply determine that dispute, or we'll re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. Now, at the conclusion of the auction, should the hammer fall in your favour, you'll be required to do several things. Firstly, sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words, the contract. Pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. They are the rules in which you bid and buy for today, buyers. They apply to all 14 auctions that we have up for your competitive bidding and your interest this morning. Cash Cash and unconditional issue of contract. Good luck. It is still a very, very good market to be involved in. Good luck to your buyers. Good luck to our sellers. To our online viewers, good morning to you. Good luck to you if you're bidding via telephone or in fact just taking an interest in our auctions. We can have in excess of 100 odd viewers online. So good luck to you. Ladies and gentlemen, they are, as I've said, the rules, regulations for this morning's auction. Let's move to the first of our program this morning. And I do welcome to the front of the room, Ted Crosby. DC, you've been working your way in Massey Crescent. You've had a wonderful campaign. All set to go? Wonderful. Good luck to you. And of course, good luck to our wonderful, wonderful owners. The property itself, though, it is more formally described as number 23 Massey Crescent, St Albans in Christchurch. Now, this is a beautiful freehold parcel of land, some 832 square metres. It is on lot 3. Deposited plan 6562. You'll find that contained and described in Certificate of Title, Volume 356, Folio 300 of the Canterbury Land Registry. You're bidding today, that's GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. We take that you've read, you've understood clauses 23 and 24. You bid, you buy on that basis. And as we've said, cash and unconditional is your bidding. No change to the channels since the contract was circulated. Possession, settlement date, one of the same, set down for the 24th of February 2023, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. That's the day your life just gets a whole lot better. Now, I'd have to say, with a well thought out renovation, modernisation here in Massey Crescent, we offer you today such a wonderful opportunity when it comes to family and comes to family gatherings, because we've got an abundance of living. Some would say it's commodious living. It's large, it's expensive. There are several areas, and of course, that is all underpinned by 4 very good bedrooms. And I love the sunroom where you can sit in the afternoon, read a book, or perhaps have a wee cup of tea if that's your choice of drink. The home, it just sits there beautifully on the section. Of course, if you know Massey Crescent, it's beautifully lined with its trees. It's just a magic location in the heart of St Albans. Two bathrooms, a wonderful section, easy indoor, outdoor access. It really just shines, this property. It's a wonderful opportunity in a beautiful location. Don't forget the studio, private yard, raised gardens. It just gets better. This is the good life. My instructions, open the bidding at $800,000 and I look for 20 on the rise from there. $800,000 on a vendor bid, and is there 20 in the room at $800,000? Welcome to the bidding, sir. Saw your hand in the air. Good luck to you. Hope to see you at the end. 820, and I look for 40 now at 820 is the bid here. 820,000.
850 here.
Oh, 850, 30 on. That's better. Stay in the 20, sir. Come back at 70. Thank you. At 870. At 870. It's against you now, Margaret. You stay in the 30s, though, because that's an easy number to take us to 9 from here.
880.
Oh, okay. $880,000. There you go at 880. 900 with you, sir. Thank you at $900,000. $900,000 with my new best friend on the window. Sorry. 910. There you go at 910. Do you stay in the 20s and go 30? 10. Okay. You started something now at 925. 9 and 20 is the bid. 30 bid now at 930. Do you come back at 40, sir? 940, he says confidently at 940. 50 here. Is it 50, Margaret?
60.
60.
980.
Oh, look, even better. There's the punch. 990. There you go. $990,000. Fairly bid and offered now. Beautiful location. Straight to $1 million. They often stop on those round numbers if you like. At 990 bid. $1,010,000 would be better. Yep. Happy to take that. Hearing gets good at an auction day. It's not so good at home. 990, there's the bid.
$1,010,000.
Beautiful. 1010, there's the call, and it's a bit after now. In fact, it's right on at 1010. 1020, there's the call now. 1,020,000. Fairly bid and offered now. At $1,020,000. 30, there you go. 1030, 40 now. At $1,040,000. $1,040,000's the bid now. 50. $1,050,000. 10s aren't working, sir. Should we go to 1-1? $1,050,000. It's against you now. Once at $1,050,000. Twice the money. Twice the money at $1,050,000. I'll look for 60, sir. Third final call at $1,050,000. 1,000. Is that $110,000 or 1,000? $1,050,000. You go $1,060,000, sir. 1,060,000. There you go. It's 1,060,000 here, Margaret. Perhaps you're 1-1 at 1,060,000 the bid. 1,060,000.
5,000, thank you.
65. Do you go 70, sir? 1,065,000. Barely bid and offered now. Beautiful opportunity. 2 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms. Wonderful location. 1,065,000. Happy to take your 5s or more. Don't let me limit you. At 1,065,000. First call. Second. 70, thank you. 1,070,000. It's against you now, Margaret. 1070's bid. 1,070,000. Fairly bid and offered now for the first time at 1,070,000. Second. Got to look at me, Margaret. Oh. This is where I become the mind reader. It's almost like being at home.
2,000.
72 bid. 1,072,000. Stay strong, sir. Come back at 1,082,000 perhaps. Or more. Happy to take more. Or do you come back at 1,075,000? 1,072,000, there's the bid. May need some instructions, but 1,072,000 here. Against you, sir.
75.
Beautiful, thank you. 1,075,000, my new best friend on the whip. 1075, there's the call. 1,075,000. It is really like being at home. At 1,075,000 called now. Margaret, I look for an increase. At 1,075,000, first call. 1,075,000. Second. At 1,075,000.
You're still there, Chris.
2.5. Margaret, need to know at 1,075,000. It's against you at 1,075,000. You're allowed to stay in the room and talk. At 1,075,000, it's here. 1,075's the money, buyers. You can all join me at any stage. Don't have those instructions at this stage, but 1,075,000, it's not with.
176.
Beautiful. 7. Come back at 8, Margaret. This is fun. 1,077. Fairly bid and offered now. 77 over here with Deb's clients at 1,077 against you now, Margaret. Hiding behind Jane. Can't see through. It's against you now at 1,077. Yeah. One more. Go 78 or 80 at 1,077, sir. Don't have those instructions, so I have to keep working. You could bid on yourself though if you wanted. Be happy for you to do that.
1,080,000.
Beautiful. 1,080,000, there's the bid. Come back strong, sir. Stay in the 2s as well. Do you go 82 or more? 81, there you go. 1,081,000. Margaret, perhaps 1,090,000 could be the call. Or 1-1. But 1,081,000. There's the bid now. 1,081,000. 1,081,000. First call at 1,081,000. Twice the money quickly now at 1,081,000. Third call. Are you in? Out. Done. Silent. At 1,081,000. Keep working, Margaret. Need you to keep working, but stay in the room. It's coming. 1,081,000. It's on the window. Looking for some decisions, but 1,081,000. Margaret, is there another one? 1,081,000. All right. This is where I get to tell a joke. Okay, all right. I told it this morning in our auction meeting and nobody laughed, so I won't do it again. 1,081,000, there's the bid. 1,081,000, fairly bid and offered now. We replace the carpet in this auction room every Thursday. Cracking trails backward and forward, working with buyers and sellers at 1,081,000. Margaret, perhaps another bid at 1,081,000. This is against you now at 1081. Beautiful opportunity in the heart of St Albans. Do we need to put the photos back up? They're still up there. Take you back for another look. Beautiful opportunity, lovely home, beautiful street. If you're into trees and the greenery, it is just fabulous. And as we work work towards better carbon footprints, this is the place to buy because you've got all of that good energy coming out of those trees. At $1,081,000.
Chris Kennedy, the environmentalist.
I am the environmentalist. I've got two boys that are environmentalists and I respect every one of them. At $1,081,000. I look for a bid from here at $1,081,000. Just waiting on some instructions, but at $1,081,000. Margaret, did you place a bid? Try. 1081, 23 Massey Crescent, St Albans. Beautiful opportunity. Don't have these instructions at this point. So at $1,081,000, rest of you can join in at any stage. What do you say, Dan? The crowd's gone mild?
Absolutely. With anticipation.
Oh, with anticipation. It's like a school dance. At $1,081,000.
Chris, we've had an increase, thank you very kindly, from the board, 1,085,000. With that, we're on the market.
Just confirm $1,085,000, sir. Having to bid that at $1,085,000. I look to our owners. Confirmation at $1,085,000 we're selling. There you go, team. We're on the market. We sell at $1,085,000. You get three opportunities, Margaret, or I sell to my new best friends on the window at $1,085,000. First call at $1,085,000. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Back to that open home trail over Christmas for the second call at $1,085,000. Margaret, I sell. 2 calls. You've had 2 chances. Third final call. Need to know what you're doing, Margaret. You're out, you're done, you're silent. Looks like you've done it at $1,085,000. Congratulations. Delighted to announce at 23 Massey Crescent. It is going. It is going. Sold your way. Congratulations. Well bought to our wonderful owners. Thank you. Have a wonderful Christmas. I'm going to take a short break and hand over to my good friend and colleague, Mr. Mark Morrison.
It's very good morning to each and every one of you. Welcome on to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. Mark Morrison is my name, one of 4 auctioneers taking the rostrum throughout today's program. I move us forward to our second opportunity of the day, 26B McBratneys Road in Dallington. Jax Lawler from our Redwood office has been undertaking a fantastic job here over the last couple of weeks, assisting you in your due diligence as you head on your journey towards home ownership. Let me take you through the formalities of this one for what is the very last time. It's an estate and freehold, a very generous parcel, 898 square metres of that freehold terra firma. It's lot 2, it's deposit plan 29841, and it's very ably outlined in your certificate of title that Jax has been making exceedingly available to you. I have the 20th of January set down as the conjoint settlement and possession date, early next year. You may have made prior arrangements in writing with our owners, that's fine. I also note that we have a registered telephone bidder that may come to fruition. If that's the case, I'll be very quick to point them out, but I have cited the paperwork, so I'm very happy to move forward on that basis. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you receive. I won't go through those individually, and your further terms of sale just tucked away towards the rear of the agreement. Clauses 23 and 24, and you bid and you buy on that basis. Well, I visited this one, Jax, just on the weekend. What a surprise it was. It was a really nice surprise down the conclusion of that driveway. A beautiful setting, just a gorgeous situation, all orientated the right way, perfectly set out for the sunshine. So nice and private, established, mature garden space. That is a fantastic place just to kick back and relax over these warmer summer months. Maybe a little bit of backyard cricket will be on the menu. Inside the home itself, just love that 1970s vibe. They don't make them like that anymore. Very, very cool home. Very, very warm and toasty, no doubt about that. Good sized bedrooms on offer. That puts the accommodation woes to bed, no doubt about that. You've got that additional overflow space as well with the studio, which is a nice touch. That offers you a little bit of flexibility. You make that space work for you as you see fit. Good off-street parking with this one. The double garage, it's all here, folks. This is an absolute winner. I look for your opening bid or offer. Jane Meyer with that telephone bidder I mentioned just a few moments ago at 450, very quickly out of the blocks at $450,000 on an optimistic start, but it's a good start nonetheless. At $450,000, it makes sense surely to move in 20s on the rise. It's there 470 anywhere. What's called at $450,000 here in McBratneys. Looking for 20 on. 60. At 60,000 on, sir, at 510. You're a genius. That's a great bid. I take it 510. Oh, 460, not quite as good. At $460,000, but we might get to 510 eventually. At 500 rounds me off to $500,000, Jane, sir. 510 now. There we go. We got there. At $510,000.
550.
550 this way. 60 on the knot.
600.
600 rounding me off and 16, sir, I take it. He says yes. 650.
620.
620, okay, very good. Like for like. 625, very good.
635.
635. 636. Looking for fives at this stage, sir. At $635,000, I'll politely say no. First call at 635. Just put 4 more of them together and we'll work together. But at $635,000. Once, twice. 640 on the knot. That's 640.
650.
650. There we go, sir. The social proof. This is good real estate at $650,000. Private, tucked away. Beautiful little oasis, I would suggest, at 650. Another nod there at 655. 655, we move in the fives here. Another 10 from you, Jane, if that's to your liking.
656.
Well, you put me in a tough spot because I've just refused the good gentleman's $1,000 bid before. Come back with 5. Need to be consistent in my requirements. Only fair. Fair's fair. At 655, is there 660?
666.
Right. Dangerous play. With legs 11 on. 666, sir. Quickly bid again. At 666. 666 the bid. And a whole lot of zeros after that. Once I have, she's in the lead by 11, sir. I'll take your $1,000 just to get off the 666. Twice called. Do you see value north of there? Surely. Second place is a dangerous place to be in these auctions. Need to hold the highest bid. You understand that. At 666 for the third and final opportunity. At 666 very specific dollars. Can't tempt you back in. Happy to remain in that second place. All rights transfer here if we pause and negotiate. Sue, you understand clause 2.6 in the contract that the property can be withdrawn and sold at any stage. At 666, all rights transferred here. I put you on notice once, twice. Third and irrevocable time, sir. At 666, we pause here. Pausing at 600. No? Oh, we're still chatting. Very good. What do I know? At $666,000. I worked myself up. Just bring things back down again. 666,000. Looking for an increase, are we on the telephone? All these bidders are walking out on us today, Chris.
Slightly, huh?
Indeed. I'll come back. I always do. 666, 000. Another two, very good. Sigh of relief at 668. That feels better. At 668,000. Sir, you look well heeled. You look like a smart man. Can I tempt you back in at 670? Very good. Have to play the waiting game. I always say buy property and then wait. 668. Pause. Just waiting on instructions. Jax and Marg working hard here. Wearing out the carpet, as Chris mentioned in the last option. He referred to Thursday, it's of course Tuesday today, Chris. That's okay. I know you're a creature of habit. Yes, good mess. Might get it on the Boxing Day sales, you might pick it up cheaper. But it's 668. Here in McBratneys, good bidding, good home. No surprises at 668. Looking for say 670 somewhere, just to round me off. Make it easy to work out the deposit as well. 668 the bid. Big decisions for both owners and bidders. Jane, can you just round me off to 670? Keep working, please. Your job's not done yet. We are going to pause. Okay, so what I do is I put the room on notice, Sue, you and the rest of the room for that matter. If I don't see a bid north of 668, we do simply pause and we have a conversation. All rights transfer here with our telephone bidder once, twice, third and final chance. This time we do pause. I'm clear at 668, pausing with Jane Myers, telephone bidder. We'll see if we can find some space and present an opportunity to our bidder.
The numerous auctioneers working this morning from Harcourts Gold. I take you now to 33 Ernest Grade Place, brought to the market by Cameron Bailey and Andrea Rickaby. You're all good to go, guys? Wonderful. Thank you. Good luck to our sellers this morning and to you, our buyers. 33 Ernest Grade Place, well, that's freehold parcel of some 736 square metres of generous land, and that's on lot 143, positive plan 324001. And that's all contained in the Certificate of Title 96972. Now the Schedule 2, well, that contains the extensive list of included and excluded chattels and further terms of sale 23 to 25. We take you have read and understood and accepted all of those. Concise and precise is your unconditional contract. Settlement date 19th of January 2023 or other such mutually arranged date prior to your bidding today. Well, Horsewell on the Park, it's popular for families, and even more so when a property rests in a peaceful cul-de-sac. Gee, this is an appealing home, folks. Single level and positioned so well for sun on its site. When I popped through on Sunday, I appreciated their outdoor living, private, and it adjoins both living areas, meaning this space just works exceptionally well. As for the bedrooms, well, gosh, the bedroom sizes are larger than Ben-Hur. 2 bathrooms, well, that equals 2 toilets, meaning potty training your partner will be easy and the guests won't have to compete at the urinal. Added security of double internal access garaging, and if you work from home, then the proximity of that office, just located off the tiled entranceway, will work well when you receive any clients. Now, leafy green haven awaits. I particularly note those well-trimmed hedges. As for the trimmings, well, they'll only provide the roughage for the kids. Horsewell is known for its proximity to all outdoor activities, not forgetting its inclusion in the sought-after Horsewell School Zone. Impeccably presented. I would say that this would have to be the best Christmas present you could give your family. My instructions are to open the bidding at 650,000. 650,000 the bids with me. I look for 20,000 on the rise. Who's got 670 anywhere in the room?
670.
670 now on the phone with Naomi Burge, our manager here at Harcourts Papanui. 670,000 now bid, thank you. Looking for 690. Is there 90 in the room anywhere? A mere 20. Not the time to be shy buyers. Once at 670, second call.
80.
And 80 we now have. 680 a little short. Oh no, that gives us 10. Yes, a little short. Would you double me up? Sorry?
720.
720, there we go. That's how you buy property, sir. I encourage your bidding back in 20s at this stage at 740. Is there any? So 20,000 there. Be encouraged by strong bidding. It's a good house.
730.
730. Okay, I'll take your 730 at this stage. 10, he cuts me in half. Lucky I'm tall. 730,000. It's against you, Naomi.
735.
Would you stay in the 10s at this stage, Naomi? Double me up, dig deep in both pockets. Bids here at 730,000, looking for 40. Once at 730, twice the money. Third final call. 735. Well, your persistence beats my resistance. At 735,000 we now have.
45.
And 45, he stays strong in the 10s. That's how to buy property, sir. My new best friend in front, 745,000 now bid. Neck and neck, stride for stride. 745 in front. First call at 745,000, looking for 10. Well, that's not a good sign when they hang up the phone, Naomi. 740,000. Just 2 of you have been in the race, so welcome anyone else in. First call at 745. Not at a level we can sell. Will you increase your bid, sir? Is there another 10 there? Would you take us to 755? Worth it all day long. You'd never be happier come New Year. New home, new year. If we see no further increase, we'll simply pause and offer an opportunity and have a chat out the back. So I advise you put you on notice, buyers. First call at 745,000 for want of 5,000. Anywhere in the room, put your nostril in front. Second the call. Third final call. Well, we'll simply pause with you, sir. We'll have a discussion out the back and we'll simply update you shortly. Good luck to our seller and to our buyer. Thank you.
folks. 23 Caleb Place in Northwood is now where I take us. Debbie Soper just alongside me at the front of the room. You've been representing our owners, our wonderful owners here, and assisting all of our buyers over the last couple of weeks. So good luck to you, and good luck to everyone involved with this one. 23 Caleb Place in Northwood is an estate in freehold, 478 square metres of that freehold parcel. It's lot 418, deposit plan is 321210, all outlined in that certificate of title that Debbie and the team have been making very much available to you. Now, the 27th of January of next year is that conjoined settlement and possession date. You bid and you buy on that basis. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you receive by way of your purchase price, and those further terms of sale are clauses 23 and 24. Your bidding is, of course, cash and unconditional in all respects. Well, I think the positives with this one to me is the lifestyle and the peaceful positioning here. The fact that you're tucked down and away towards the end of that cul-de-sac means you'll live a very peaceful and easy life, and the fact that you've got that reserve just tucked down and away across the road at the end of the cul-de-sac means those morning walks will be a sure thing. So easy in this location to get out for that morning walk. I think you'll never tire of coming home to this one on the daily basis. It's a solid 3-bedroom home that's on offer here. That plaster over brick construction gives you good peace of mind. The orientation, it makes the most of the daylight throughout that day. You can chase the sun as you need to. The connection from those doors from the living, but also from that master bedroom out into the aforementioned beautiful yard is just a nice place to be. When it is time to retreat back inside at the in the cooler winter months, where you've got that nice gas fire to look forward to, you'll be able to hunker down there and just sit back with your favourite book. Folks, this is wonderful real estate here in Northwood in 23 Palin Place. We just need to work out its value. We do that by way of an opening bid or offer. Where do we see it? Who'd like to say go first? Who's got an opening bid? Who's got a winning bid? Maybe we just do it with one bid today. 800,000. Heard it, didn't see it. Optimistic, sir, at $800,000. At some stage, we'll have to put the house in as well, but we'll work with the land at $800,000, not where we start, where we finish. That's most important. At $800,000, let's move forward in 20s on the rise from there. Who's got 820 to go? Once called with my starter, my optimistic starter at that at 800 twice the money here at number 23. Third and final chance at $800,000 only. Should be easy to bid me 20 on. Well, sir, I placed a bindle bid at 820, not here to dilly-dally, at $820,000. Who bids me 840, sir? Is it you or somebody else? 850, even better. We're starting to work better together at $850,000. Fairly bit away at 850 for the first time. I count it down. Twice, I offer you an opportunity. Is there 30 on from here? Match the good gentleman's 30. Put 30 of your own together at 880 perhaps. 3 bedrooms, private garden. You've got the reserve just across the road for those morning walks. Third chance, final chance at $850,000, sir. Is there 30 on? At 850 we stall. So what I do is I represent my owners for the very last time. I place a final bindle bid at $880,000. We can just get through to $900,000, and I can see no further bidding. We'll just pause with you and offer you an opportunity. Not for sale at 880, it won't surprise you, so I place a bindle bid. Happy to represent my owners there. Bid me 900. First time, otherwise we pass in the property. You've got the first right, the first opportunity, but you do need to bid north of my 880. 885, very good. At 885. At 885,000 I have. If you're cash and unconditional here in the room, I suggest you put your hand in the air. We're at optimistic levels here at $885,000. Surely someone's got 900. Come in, one fell swoop, take that control. Otherwise, we pause with the good gentleman. For the first time at 885, twice. Third, final chance, Debbie, at 885. If I see no further bidding, we simply pause here. At 885, I've given you fair opportunity, fair notice. Not for sale, sir. That won't surprise you at 885. Let's find some space in the back rooms, and we offer you an opportunity north of 885. Pausing at 885. morning, rolling forward, I take you to 2 bar 99 Denise Crescent in Hornby. Nia Nguyen has been our representative of this one, doing an outstanding job over the last few weeks, assisting you on your journey towards home ownership here. Today you secure an estate in cross lease. All of the legal information is outlined in the auction agreement. I won't go through all of those details there, but I do note that the settlement date is set down for the 7th of February early next year, or any other such date mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you receive. Those further terms of sale, nice and easy there, just clause 23 for you to take note of there. And your bidding is, of course, cash and unconditional in all respects. Folks, let me just take you through Denise Crescent for the last time. It's a neat and tidy opportunity here that we bring to the market today. So close to what is the ever-growing hub that is Hornby, all of the amenities on offer there. This one is just nice and convenient. You can leave the car at home and just wander or cycle down to the mall should you need to. I like the fact that you're tucked down and away the driveway. That means you're nice and peaceful and quiet there. The kitchen's been nicely modernised in recent times, and there are 2 good sized bedrooms there, 1 double, 1 single on offer. Nice and secure for the little ones. If you've got 4 or 2-legged friends or fun out, then plenty of security for them. They can run them up because it's fully fenced, and you'll be nice and comfortable year round with the heat pump as well. Folks, we just need to work out its value. We do that by way of an opening bid or offer. Who's got one for me? In your hands. Don't all go at once. Is there 400,000 anywhere? Should be easy at $400,000. Very good. I start things away. Happy for you to sit on your hands. I place a vendor bid at $400,000 only, nice and easy. At $400,000, I look for another 20 on from here. Who's got 420? Cash and unconditional. You're my favourite bidders. You're the best type of buyers out there in the marketplace. We offer you that first right, exclusive right, beat off the conditional market. First time at $400,000 then on my vendor bid, twice as I count it down. Walking distance to Hornby, overwhelmingly convenient. Big chance! Final opportunity at $400,000. Is there 20 on? Surely. Very good. Nia. I don't stand here placing vendor bids all day long. Not here to make a mockery of things. I simply pass the property in at $400,000. Not for sale, wouldn't sell it, couldn't sell it at $400,000. I do have instructions now to price 2 bar 99 Denise Crescent at $479,000. It is priced now at $479, right on cue. Alana, she's a whiz, she's a superstar at $479. You can buy it today at $479. If you're interested in this opportunity, Nia across the far side of the room is the superstar that you need to talk to. I'm going to take a break and hand over to Mr. Pengelly, I would imagine.
morning and welcome. I'm Dan and I take you now to 51 Croziers Road in St Albans, ably brought to the market by the Parkland powerhouse. It is Caleb Griffian. Caleb, all ready to go?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Formally described as an estate in freehold, comprising some 556 square metres. On lot 1, positive plan 309127, all contained and described on that record of titles that Caleb has made readily to you during the campaign. Now, settlements are set down for the 28th of February 2023 or any other date that has been mutually agreed in writing with our owners. I take it that you have read and understood clauses 23 and 24 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding today. I take it that you've checked out that list of chattels. It remains unchanged and substantial. Now let's have a last look at this property before I open for your interest. With Christmas around the corner, the focus will be on entertaining and having a break from the rat race. And this home will set you up for Christmases present and future. With that beautiful kitchen, you'll have your aunties in there whipping up a trifle while your grandma sits at that bar, that breakfast bar, telling them that's not how she'd do it. You'll have the kids on the dining room table playing with their gifts. Grandpa probably asleep in the sitting room while the teenagers are in the lounge watching Die Hard, and Dad's out on the deck in that beautiful outdoor area burning everything on the barbecue for breakfast. Now there is space for the whole family here, and it's all situated facing north to that beautiful farmland and rural outlook. It is positively bucolic. A family home that will truly allow you to enjoy your family time, all just a short distance from the city centre. My instructions are very clear to open on a vendor bid of $850,000. Just let that sink in. This beautiful slice of St Albans for $850,000 on a vendor bid with me, looking for $25,000 on the rise. That's right, everybody's taking a moment. You can get at this giant home in St Albans for $850,000. The crowd goes mild as we contemplate. Think about the Christmases you want to host here, I understand. A plethora of cupboards throughout the house. I always think you can rate a new build or a new house on its storage potential. Beautiful big laundry that you can be in there doing your ironing while you're watching a Netflix series that your partner doesn't like, being efficient and getting some space. First time at $850. Second call. Third and final time at $850,000. Well, look, you surprised me, Caleb. I'm simply going to pass back into you to work with the conditional market if there is no interest in the room. Third and final chance, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I simply pass in on a bid of $850,000. Best of luck to you, Caleb, with the conditional market, and a very best to our owners. I wish you luck and a very Merry Christmas.
Oh, you've got
We move along to the 7th in the catalogue this morning, folks, and that's number 43 Hawkesbury Ave. Cameron Bailey has been your lead marketing consultant, busy man today in our auction rooms. I think we're all good to get underway. That's a freehold parcel of some 406 square metres of land on lot 1, deposit plan 398939, and that's in the record of title 394766. Well, Schedule 2, that contains a list of chattels. They haven't changed the original draft, and do note it has a list of excluded chattels as well. We take that you understand and accept those, as well as clauses 23 through to 25. 10 working days from the date of this agreement, that is your settlement date. Now, on the north side of the street, well balanced with attractive curbside appeal, this is a design that justifies the test of time. I admire the clean lines, particularly upon entering. Your eye is cast right down the length of the hall to the rear of the home, and all that attractive timber flooring. Well, it's practical whilst also creating a warm ambience and feel to this contemporary home. The sleek, well-designed kitchen doesn't forgo the practicality of daily meal prep and pays attention to the importance of family life, as it also incorporates a dining and living room. Ideal for entertaining or relaxation in the evening is a separate living area, which, like the family room, just seamlessly blends with the north-facing outdoor living. This is a home that just keeps giving, with added benefit of a ground floor bedroom that simply provides options for all ages here, whilst the remaining 4 bedrooms, well, they're on that upper level. Manicured landscaping surrounds the home. It's all in a location handy to Machino's, Mirabelle Mall, as well as Rugby Park. It will be easy to secure those all-black signatures and autographs if that's what you desire. And the best of education is what you seek. This is an address that also ticks that box. Elevate your lifestyle here, folks. My instructions to open the bidding at 1.66. I seek a mere rise of 50,000. Is there 1.650,000 anywhere in the room? Bids with me on a vendor bid. It should be a no-brainer at these levels, folks. Wonderful buying. Hawkesbury Ave, 1.6. Going once, twice, third final call. Well, you hesitate, I don't. I'll bounce it north on a vendor bid to 1,650,000. Look for your 1.7. Another 50 anywhere in the room instead of with me. Is there 50,000? 1.7 we seek now, buyers. Quality home, 1.7. Is there a 20 anywhere in the room? We can pause, have a discussion. I'll call it away 3 times, folks. Once the money, twice the call. Are we all silent and done? Well, bids with me at 1.7. If I see no bidding at all from the floor, I'll simply pass back to Cameron. And sellers and Cameron can work with conditional interest outside the room, of which I know there is some. 1.7, once, twice. Are you sure? Well, you do surprise me. At 1.7, I'm going to hand it back to Cameron to speak to the conditional market. But I do have an announcement to make. You need to avail yourself of Cameron Bailey if you have interest. We are pricing this property at $1,799,000 today. You can buy it for that. It's wonderful buying at this level. I advise you to speak with Cameron. I'm sure in no time at all we will have an offer on this property. Good luck to our sellers, Stephen and Christina, going forward. Thank you.
Update time, good news time. In fact, 26B McBratneys Road in Dallington. We paused a little while ago with our highest bidder at $668,000. We've had some really positive discussions out in the back rooms. Margaret Danzer, I understand that our owners have exercised their right under clause 2.6 in the contract. They've made the decision to withdraw their home and sell it outside of the rooms. So congratulations to all involved. We'll put some music on and be back with our next opportunity just ever so shortly. Thank you for your patience. What we do now is we actually jump forward to our 11 a.m. time slot. We're moving forward to 2-19 Bella Rosa Drive. Do not worry, we will come back to 35 Dampier just as soon as we are able. We're just waiting on lead agent Debbie Soper. She's tied up in her negotiations on 23 Kayla Place. So as I said, we jump forward now to 2-19 Bella Rosa Drive in High. Sandra O'Brien, you take off your auctioneering hat, you put on your sales consultant hat, and you're doing a fine job here in representing our decision makers here. This is an estate in Cross Lease. It's all outlined. Flat 2, deposited plan is 76384. All outlined in that certificate of title that Sandra's been making overwhelmingly available to you. The 27th of January of next year is that conjoined settlement and possession date. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels. I note that the alarm is excluded, but I do ask that you remain calm. Those further terms of sale, clauses 23 and 24. You bid and you buy on that basis. And just as a gentle reminder, your bidding today is certainly cash and unconditional in all respects. Bella Rosa Drive, folks, today you get everything that you need and absolutely nothing that you don't. There's enough space both inside and outside with this one. You've got everything that you need, but at the same time, you're not overwhelmed on the weekends. You don't feel like you're spending every waking moment looking after it with all of the upkeep, the garden, etc., etc. I love the orientation of the courtyard with this one. It makes the most of the daylight and sunlight. Internal access garaging, always a win, especially on these inclement days that we're seeing at the moment. That means your transition from car to couch is a very simple and dry one. Nice and easy access here to Hornby. It's just a hop, skip and a jump up the road to all of the amenities, shops, restaurants, and in terms of the motorway infrastructure, it's all really, really easy should you want to get out of town for the weekend in this location. Folks, this is good real estate, wonderful opportunity to secure. To secure it, you need to put your hand in the air with an opening bid or offer.
520.
520, lovely place to start. Couldn't have picked it better than that. At $520,000, fairly underway at $520,000. Is there 10 on from here anywhere in the room? But underway with my keen and committed bidder at $520,000. $520,000. It's a strong start. If I look for 10 on from here. 520, 3 bedrooms, private living, tucked down and away off the street. Nice position here. First chance at 520 with you. You're in pole position. You're in the right place in the race. Twice called. Second opportunity at $520,000. As I look for 10 on from here. But you'd like to increase, improve your position. It may just be you here today. Let's just do it.
530.
530. There we go. At $530,000 at 53 and oh. If I don't see another bid, I'll just pause the auction and we'll offer you an opportunity to own the home. Once at 530, twice as I count it down. Third final opportunity as I scan the room, I check the room at $530,000. Well, look, it's just you and I today, and that's fantastic for you. Good news. You're in the right position. So what we do is we find some space and we offer you an opportunity to own the home north of $530,000. Good luck in your endeavours.
I take you now to 6 Riverside Lane, Spencerville, ably brought to the market by Parkland's office's second most handsome agent, Caleb Griffian. All ready to go, Caleb? Fantastic. Formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprised of some 1,189 square metres. On lot 7, deposited plan 83580, all contained and described on that record of title that Caleb has made readily available to you. Settlement is set down for the 26th of January 2023 or any other date that has been mutually agreed in writing with our owners. I take it that you have read and understood clause 23 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding today. Now, thank you, Caleb. Some narration along the way. The most famous real estate adage is buy the worst house in the best street. Here in Riverside Lane, I think the adage is buy the last remaining vacant land on a beautiful street. As you can build the house of your dreams here, with as many cupboards as you see fit, a 5-car garage perhaps, a master suite that fits the Californian king bed, a specially designed sewing room and sewing studio for with space for wall hangings of your 18th century tapestries, or a workshop for your remote control Model T Ford slot car set. Whatever you dream of having, you can dream it here, and this can be the site of your dream home in Spencerville. All with that beautiful outlook out across the river and those native plantings. So I'm here to help you make your dreams become that much closer to becoming reality. I open simply on a vendor bid of $200,000 to get your foot in the door in some land in Spencerville. I look for $20,000 on the rise. Just enjoy that narration along the way. Hello, right at the back. Welcome in. $220,000 with you, team.
We're now at 220.
No, not you ladies, the people in front of you. You're safe. I've never sold anything to somebody who didn't want it. You're okay. 220 with you, but now 250 over here with Caleb working with a bidder on the phone. 250,000. Do you come back at 270, ma'am? Absolutely. You look like you're enjoying the bidding, ma'am. Best of luck with it. 270 with you, sorry. Do you come back at 290, Caleb?
Would you bid 290? 290?
Just silent with anticipation in there. It is at 290. Do you come back at 310, ma'am? Absolutely, no hesitation. I can see your sights are set on this property. 310 at the back. It's against you, Caleb. Or anybody else, you can come back in at 330. 10,000 was it? 320 with Caleb on the phone. Happy to keep working in the 20s, ma'am, or the 10s. Your choice. 330. Yep, I love that. Time for a break. 330, like that. And 340 with Caleb on the phone. 350, ma'am. 350, absolutely. Consulting the hubby, a wise choice there. Make sure you're both on the same page with your dreams. 350,000 against you, Caleb. 350 at the back. And 360. 360. Gosh, I'm excited here in Spencerville. 360. Is it 370, Tim? I'll give you the time to have a wee talk. It's an important decision you're making here. 360 with Caleb on the phone.
Just confirming we're holding it.
I love this narration. 365. I'll work with you with a 5, man. Beautiful work. 365. Caleb, happy to work with you in the 5s. You take us to 370. First time at 365. And 1,000. 366. I can work with that. 366. Happy to offer you the same, man, if you want to work in the 1s. 367. It's against you now, Caleb. 367 at the back. We can all see the value here in Spencerville, and we are on the market. Fantastic. Very exciting. 367. I'll put the hammer up now. I'm getting serious. 367 at the back, Caleb.
68.
368 and it's 69. Is that a nod, man? 369. Take us to 370. Although the ones aren't working very well, I'd suggest either party a bit bolder to knock the other party out. 369 against you. Once at 369. Prize called. And final time at 369.
Good chance.
It's with them, Caleb. You're in the final warning.
Take the 500.
We'll just be waiting in anticipation. You've nearly done it.
Just one shot.
13 minutes from the centre of town and 500, 369 and a half. Do you take us to 370? Absolutely, 370 against you now, Caleb.
Okay, thank you for your betting.
That's not going to get it. But, ladies and gentlemen, I think you've done it at 370 once, twice, third and final. It's going. Sold for 320,000. Beautiful work. Congratulations to our sellers and very congratulations to our new owners.
Time, if I may, I take us back firstly to bar 19, Bella Rosa Drive in the high out near Hornby. We paused a little while ago with Bronwyn's clients at $530,000. I understand we've had a gracious increase in the bid through to $560,000. That's correct. That bid stands at $560. Very good. I understand, Chris, you've got our decision maker on the phone at $560. We're on the market and selling, aren't we? Very clear. Very good. Very clear instructions at $560,000. I reopen the opportunity, re-offer the auction. North of there, it's at $565. Otherwise, I sell away at $560,000. I give you three chances. Once, twice, third and final chance at $560. Bella Rosa Drive. It's going at $560. It's going. And it's on. Congratulations to all involved. We'll put some music on, Alana. Update for you. Good news continues. It's early Christmas presents all round. 23 Caleb Place in Northwood. We paused quite some time ago with the bid at $885,000. We've had some really positive discussions with both parties. The conclusion is that our owners have made the decision to exercise their right under clause 2.6 in the contract. They've withdrawn their home and sold it outside of the room. So once again, fantastic news there. And I understand I'm going to hand over to Sandra O'Brien, who has another update for us very shortly. Is that right, Sandra?
while ago with 33 Ernest Gray to have some negotiations and discussions outside the room. The bidding was paused at 745,000, and I understand after some hearty discussions we have an increase to 820,000. We're happy to sell at that level. Thank you. And buyers can confirm 820. Happy to buy at that level. Wonderful. Congratulations to you both. The property is on the market and selling at 820,000. I don't see a further bid, or simply knock it down to our lovely people down the back. So hold tight. I'll put you on notice, buyers. Call it away 3 times. Once, twice. We all silent and done. Well, I'm happy to announce 33 Ernest Gray Place. You've almost done it. Hold tight. It's going, and sold. Congratulations. Well done to our sellers. Wish you well going forward.
To our 8th opportunity, folks, I can just have your attention. I take us back to our 8th of the day, 35 Dampier Street. We've got Debbie Soper, the superstar agent that she is, all ready to go. Good success there with 23 Caleb just before. So 35 Dampier Street in Woolston. You represent this so ably. It's an estate and freehold, 363 squares of that freehold parcel. The settlement date is set down for the 13th of January, so very early next year. A great way to start 2023 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels. Your further terms are nice and easy. Clauses 23 and 24, and I remind you, your bidding is cash and unconditional in all respects. You see it here up on screen, folks. What a gorgeous character bungalow this is here at number 35. It's very, very dapper in Dampier, I would suggest. A tasteful renovation has occurred throughout. I love those well thought out spaces at each end, each extremity of the home. That means that you've got flexibility. You can chase the sunlight should you see fit and should you need it at either end of the day. The bathroom, well, it's something special, isn't it? It will be just a wonderful place to kickstart your day. Those morning routines will be military and precision light, but also done in luxury. Everything is just so here, well thought out, considered in all respects. Nothing's done here by mistake or good luck. Very much a well thought out home. You can eat your way through the garden as well. So those of you who are vegetarians and the like, well, you'll be rejoicing with all of the options that you can eat your way through. Folks, I'm going to stop talking, start listening out for your opening bid or offer. Where do you see it? Where would you like to start me away? 400's a lovely place to start, and very good luck to you today at $400,000. Fairly underway at $400,000. Makes sense to move forward on the 20s from here. Perhaps someone's got $420,000 only in the room, but with my starters at 400, good luck to you. Hope to see you at the end. First chance. I put you on notice. I call it away at 400,000. Twice call. Beautiful home, one that you'll always take pleasure from coming home to at the conclusion of each day. Twice third. Final chance at $400,000 with my starter, looking for 20. Well, look, I represent our owners at $420,000. I place a vendor bid on their behalf. They're not selling at $420. Come back and bid me $440, and we can potentially pause and have a discussion. $440, there we go. Quick and considered with your bidding, and that's the way to do it. Not here to dilly-dally with Christmas just round the corner. At $440,000. If I see no further bid, I do pause and offer you that first opportunity to own. Once I count it away, twice I call it away for the third and final opportunity. $440,000. Well, it looks like it is just you or I. That's good news for you, lovely folk. We offer you an opportunity to buy the home north of 440. We'll find some space out the back, pausing at 440. Pointer Avenue in Mirabelle is where I take you now. Cameron Bailey, Catherine Aiken have been our agents representing this one, and so ably they always do it. Absolute real estate maestros here in Pointer Ave. It's an estate and freehold that you secure today. 745 square metres of the best dirt you can buy in New Zealand. It's lot 2, it's deposit plan 51024, which is all outlined in that certificate of title that the team have been making available to you. The 15th of February of next year, 2023, is the conjoined settlement and possession date. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels and all the finer details there. Your further terms of sale, clauses 23, 24 and 25. I remind you that your bidding is on that basis and it is cash and unconditional in all respects. Folks, doesn't get too much better than this in Pointer Ave. It's the location, the position, but also the disposition of this one is what I think makes it an absolute winner. It's a timeless beauty that you secure. You see it there up on screen, dressed in brick, and with all those nice little extras throughout. I love the twin brick little archway towards the entryway. It just feels so special. This is one that you'll always rejoice in coming home to. Manicured grounds, expansive, as I mentioned, 745 squares of that freehold land. Perfect for those backyard cricket games, those afternoon ales, perhaps the Sunday afternoon barbecue that just pushes on into the evening. Inside, there is space for all and sundry, no doubt about that. 5 bedrooms on offer. That houses the growing farm out, plus that rumpus room offers you some good flexibility. We all know the zones and the upside of owning real estate in this location, access to the best of schools, both private and public, and all of the bars in Mirabelle as well, the cafe scene, it really is all here. Folks, what I do is I open up things at 1,700,000 on a vendor bid. I look for 100,000 on it, should be really easy for you to bid me 1.8. 1,700,000 with me, vendor bid, just to keep things underway at 1,700,000. Looking for a little 100 on from me. Whole lot of home, a whole lot of real estate. First chance at 1.7 on that vendor bid. Twice as I counted away. I called it away for the second time. I'll work with an optimistic 50 if you prefer. Looking for 100,000 on. Gorgeous home. Third chance, quickly at 1,700,000. Well, I advance the bidding through to 1.8 on behalf of my owners, our decision makers, our custodians of this gorgeous home at 1,800,000. Not for sale at 1,800,000. It's my final vendor bid, however, not going to stand here vendor bidding all day long. Perhaps someone's got a little 50 in their back pocket. We can pause with you and offer you an opportunity to own. Beat the conditional market. That's the secret here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Room. Get that first chance. Speaking of first chances, first chance at 1.8. Second chance. Third final opportunity at 1,800,000. Done outside of, well, can we just pass the property? And it's worth more than 1,800,000. It's not for sale at 1.8. In fact, we're now pricing the home at 1,949,000. 1,949,000. You can buy it today. Introduce yourself to Cam and Catherine, and you can secure 20 Pointer Avenue from our lovely owners. Thanks, Cam. Thanks, Catherine. Good luck.
Folks, welcome back. A while since I've been standing up here, but it's nice to be back on the roster and nice to be joined by Mr. Casey Lalala. You all set to go, Casey? You've had a wonderful campaign of 3 weeks over in our next offering at number 5 League Lane in Phillipstown. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our owner. I believe it's online. Nice to see our owner online, and good luck to you with your decision making. The property itself, though, the postie knows this is number 5 League Lane. This is a freehold parcel of land, 182 square metres. You'll find that on lot 5, deposited plan 529192. That's contained, described in certificate of title. folio 858380 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Now we sell today with a tenancy in place, that is fixed term tenancy, and that is set down to expire on the 24th of July 2023. Now the tenant there pays some $405 per week. So when I crunch the numbers very quickly in my head, that calculates out, if I'm not mistaken, about $21,060 on an annual basis. So factor that into your bidding today, coming stock standard with a tenant at some $405 per week until the end of July, annualised out $21,000. You're bidding today, GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay, no change to the channels. We take your understood clause 23, you bid, you buy on that basis. And of course, possession, settlement, set down for the 27th of February 2023. That's the day your investment portfolio or your first home gets going. Those wishing to get on the property ladder, to my way of thinking, this is a no-brainer. These are great properties. Some 180 odd square metres of land, and of course you've got a wonderful open plan kitchen, dining, living. You've got free flow access out onto a grassed area where you can entertain, you can barbecue, 2 very good bedrooms and a good bathroom. This, to my way of thinking, is a great starter, whether it be an investment starter or whether it be your first home into or your first home for ownership. It really is a cracking good way to get going. It is a wonderful property. I have to say it's probably in a league of its own. Instructions are open the bidding at $370,000. I look for a rise from there at $370 on a vendor bid. $370,000. Who saves 10 from here at $370 the bid? 370,000 buyers. I'm in your hands at $370. First call at $370. 2 bedrooms, great location. Second call, it is 5 league at $370. $370,000. Third final call. No interest, no bidding at $370. Casey, I'm staggered, I'm surprised. I'm not going to place a vendor bid. I sit at $370. I invite your interest at $370. North of that, and we'll certainly stop and have a conversation. $370. Not placing any vendor bids. Line in the sand. $370. You need to be north of that. First call. Second. Third. Done. Silent. Had its time at $370. Well, Casey, I'll simply hand back to you. I know there's some interest outside of the room. I know you'll be straight on to that and work with that very, very shortly. But at $370, we pass back to you and our owner. If you have any interest in this property, avail yourself upon Casey Lalala, and he will show you the pathway to ownership here at number 5 League Lane in Phillipstown. Pass it back at $370, Casey. Good luck to you. I'm now going to hand over to Sandra O'Brien, who's going to take us to Cambridge Terrace on behalf of Cameron Bailey.
Thank you for your patience, good people. We move along to number 14 in our catalogue. No, it's not. It's number 13 in our catalogue today. 25 Cambridge Terrace. Brought to the market by Cameron Bailey. Your fourth for the day. Busy auction day today. Welcome to our owner. 25 Cambridge Terrace, I'd have to say, is a freehold parcel of 449 square metres, more or less, on lot 2 76149 as your deposited plan, and that's contained in the Certificate of Title CB43D602. Schedule 2, that contains a quite extensive list of chattels, which I won't go through, but I do note the excluded chattels, but I do see the very important one remains, being the Vintec wine fridge, which I'm sure will come in handy at this time of year. Further terms of sale, clauses 23 to 25, we take that you have accepted and understood those. And settlement, well, your life gets a whole lot better and your CBD living starts on the 24th of February 2023. Well, it doesn't get much more central than this. When I talk to my friends, although most are attracted to inner city living, they struggle with the idea of downsizing in order to fit the size of most inner city apartments. Well, here at number 25 Cambridge Terrace, that simply is not an issue. Adjacent to the Avon River, this contemporary home is amply spread over 3 levels, and there is much to love about this one. Own driveway with room for parking, and if you're into fitness, you work from home, or you wish to house that noisy independent teenager, then the studio with its own entrance comes complete with kitchenette and bathroom, offering the lucky purchaser options. That second floor, well, that just opens to the palatial kitchen and living space with views over your very own private pool, and that generous lounge, it flows to the outdoor patio for al fresco dining. A bedroom and bathroom on this level would be ideal for guests, whilst the third floor houses the additional bedrooms, all of which are supersized like McDonald's fries. A substantial home in a prestigious location with all the inner city benefits, whilst not compromising on grandeur or size. Antigua Boat Shed, Art Centre and CBD, well, they're all at your fingertips. Rest assured your future investment's protected, not only by location, but zoning for both girls and boys' high schools. Folks, this is an exceptional lifestyle and it's all here for the taking. My instructions to open the bidding at 2.3 million. I look for your rise and 100,000 from there. 2.3 million. It's only a dent in the fender at these levels, buyers. 2.3, the 2.4 anywhere in the room. Gosh, you're quieter than Santa sneaking down the chimney on Christmas Eve. Looking for 2.4, 2.3 with me. Called away 3 times, once, twice. Third final call. Well, I'll bounce it north on a vendor bids. With me at 2.4000000. 2.4000000 with me. You can bank those school zones, change your lifestyle. It's all easy here, guys. Everything's there. Strolled across the Avon for morning coffee. 2.4, the bidders with me. I look for your rise to 2.5. Is there 100,000 anywhere in the room? Should be a no-brainer at these levels for all this huge amount of living. Spread over 3 levels. Everyone's got their space here. Going once at 2.4. Second call. Third final call. Well, I take it on a vendor bid to 2.5, not for sale at these levels. If you've got interest in the property, you need to identify yourself now. In for a mere of 25,000. 2.5, the bidders with me. If we see no bidding at all, we'll simply hand the property back to Cameron's diligent hands, and I'm sure that we'll get a sold sticker on it in no time. We all silent and done at 2.5, folks. I'll call it away 3 times, once the call, twice the money, and thrice. Well, Cam, I'll simply hand it back to you at 2.5 to deal with conditional interest. Good luck to your seller going forward. Thank you.
It's update time. 35 Dampier Street in Woolston. We paused a little while ago with the bid at $440,000. I understand our bidders have very graciously increased their bid through to $475,000. That's correct. Just get confirmation at 4 3/4, 475. Thank you so much. I now look to our lovely owners at 475. I understand change of instructions. Very clear that we are on the market and selling. That's correct. A big strong hand in the air. You'll make for a good bidder in the future there, young one. But at $475,000, we are on the market and selling for the want of a better bid or offer. I sell away at 4 3/4. Is there a mere 5 in the room? First chance at $475,000. Twice. Third and final at 475. Delighted to announce it's going your way. You've just bought a house. It's going, and it's going. Nicely done. Congratulations to our new owners and current owners. All the best with your boo. folks, it's now time for our last of the day. Our previous 13 have been called and completed, so our last of the day, in fact our last of 2022, is 99 Farrington Avenue in Bishopdale. Give me so, for goodness me, you've had a busy but very successful day. We represent here, claps all round indeed. 99 Farrington Avenue in Bishopdale is the third of three that you represent today. Here in Bishopdale. Let me take you through the formalities of this one for the last time. You gain an estate and freehold, 650 square metres of that freehold parcel. It's lot 827. It's deposit of plan 22942. And it's all outlined in your certificate of title that Debbie and the team have made overwhelmingly available to you in recent weeks. Now, settlement date I've got set down for the 27th of January of next year, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writings. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you received by way of that purchase price. Those further terms of sale are clauses 23, 24 and 25. Your bidding is absolutely on the basis of reading and understanding all of the pertinent information in that auction agreement Debbie has filed through to you. Let me steer you through number 99 Farrington for the last time. First and foremost, Bishopdale, it's always rock solid. It's always a good area to own real estate in Bishopdale, in the northwest of the city. Good land that lies beneath you, nice and close to the airport for those weekend getaways. And now that you're in zone for Burnside High in this location, it just underpins the value and it shows that this is educated real estate right across the board. 1960s bungalow on offer, built to last, no doubt about it. Those from the 1960s, they will attest to that. No doubt about it. Potential upside, it's clear to see, and that's always good words, good phrases to hear in real estate when you see potential and upside. Perhaps it's a first home, maybe it's an investment that you're looking to kickstart the portfolio or add to it. No matter your situation or motivation, I think this is a real winner here at number 99. This is the time where I stop talking and I open up the auction to the floor. I look for an opening bid or offer. Tell me what you'd love to pay for it. A week before Christmas. Try me out. Where do you see value? Give you 100 good reasons to buy Farrington Ave here at number 99. The last of the day, not looking at anyone in particular. Where do you see value? Is there 500,000 somewhere in the room? You're cash and unconditional. When you see value at 500,000, now's a lovely time to introduce yourself to me. Very good. While you percolate away, I don't hesitate. I place a vendor bid at $500,000 even, nice and easy. I look for a bid north of there. Who's got 20 on from here? Get that first right, that first opportunity. I understand there's conditional parties here in the room, ready and waiting with their fingers crossed, hoping this one gets passed in. So they have an opportunity. But you've got the first opportunity if you bid me 520. Once called at $500,000 even. 500 000 the bid at 500 only. Farrington Ave. Wander down the road to the amenities of the Bishopdale Mall. Twice called. Burnside High School zoning. Give those kids the best start in life at 500,000. Third chance, final opportunity. At $500,000, I've given the room fair chance, fair opportunity. Debbie, if they're comfortable sitting on their hands, that's their call, that's their decision. What we do is I simply pass the property in at $500,000. I give you one last chance. First, second, third. Very good. Done out silent at 500,000, not for sale, wouldn't sell, couldn't sell at 500,000. I pass them to you, Debbie. What I do finally is I announce an asking price at $569,000. 569, sharply priced. I'm surprised the line is not already forming in front of Debbie to make a conditional or unconditional offer. But at 569, you can buy it today. Debbie, good luck to you. You've had a successful day, and I'm sure success will follow you here in Farrington Ave.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you. Folks, that wraps up proceedings here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. It's been a wonderful day. On behalf of myself my fellow auctioneers Christopher Kennedy, Daniel Pengelly and Sandra O'Brien, and our business owner Lynette McBratneys here in the room. I wish you all the very, very best over the coming days in that build up to Christmas. Have a wonderful break with your friends and family, those close to you. Be safe, enjoy the beach, enjoy the lakes of this beautiful country, and we'll see you all again early in 2023. Yay!